That's what you do. You buy these players that cost money and make a difference in it. But we never do that.
Never complains, gets up, gets on with a smile on his face.
You just want you to sit in your chair and go hip hip hooray for the Western press and the Western narrative, regurgitating the same old every single day without the truth. If you haven't seen it before, please watch the first two episodes, the second season.
We are on the site of the castle,
and it was the first time the Beatles had really stopped being semi-professional almost.
Look at that.
Absolutely fascinating.
What can you say about that performance? What can you say about it? Slot picked the wrong fucking team there. I don't care what anyone says. He left Dally out. Now that fucking header, he would have saved that. Miles out that fella. And Keller just... Is it the same up at Newcastle when we should have had 3 points? When he let the ball go over the fella behind, scored the equaliser. Got nothing against Keller, don't get me wrong. Terrible. He picked the wrong team. And what got me was I only mentioned this the other night, he likes small squads. And we're all saying, oh, we'll get rid of him, get rid of him. And who the fucking hell are we going to bring in? At the introduction of this pod, I say, we never do that. When I mention about quality players coming in, which we need, we never do that. Other teams do it, but we don't. We don't. I'll see what you lads are saying. Sorry here, boys, but fucking hell, there's loads of these. Edward, that was shocking. Jota terrible. Salah terrible. Gravenberch was terrible as well. Dreadful. The title's papered over a lot, of cracks, it seems. You're right, Yusuf. You're so right, mate. It does paper over cracks. It does. And it carries on by saying the previous managers, I was pumped. This game and the PSG game, things have felt flat and off. Can't pinpoint my finger as to what it is. It's the tactics. That's what it is. There was nothing there today. Absolutely nothing. We played all right in the second half against their PSG. We played okay. But is that good enough playing okay in the second half? No. It's been like that. The Argyle game, even before the Argyle game. And it shows you the squad not good enough. Not good enough. Then the PSV game. And it really, highlighted how bad it is. To win things, you've got to have a good squad. And you don't change a fucking goalkeeper for the final. I'm not being funny. What do you change a goalkeeper for? He's the best goalkeeper in the fucking world. That header would have been saved by Ali. The more I looked at it, was fucking well out, the fella, and he said, Ali would have been over to that. He saved harder shots than that by diving over. I could care now. So it's all down to slot, all this. If it wasn't for Salah, we wouldn't be top seeds. Absolutely. Absolutely. And as Youssef said, there's cracks being papered over by being at the top. Look, I'm telling you again, I've said it before, Slot's being brought in because he likes small squads. And that that other dope, Mr. Opportunistic, he's been brought in because of opportunistic fucking approaches. But we're Liverpool. If we put a bid in for anybody, the prices go right up. It could be a player worth, what, 10 million, whatever. The price will go up to 40 to 50. This is why we're Liverpool. There's people being brought in. It's usually around this time where Salah dips in form. It was like that this season. It's that Ramadan thing. They don't drink water. The fuck's that all about? They don't drink water, they fast. Callum Salah, the ghost of Wembley. Yeah, you're right there, lad. Youssef, this team reminds me of Man United 2012-13 and Fergie's last season. Team was on its last legs and got over the line. Very reminiscent to it. Edward, we needed Salah today to step up. The old team was crap. Midfield non-existent and non-existent in the 2 PSG games. At least Curtis come on and has a fucking go, didn't he? First minute or so. Honestly, we can actually fire a shot off for once. Look, took, Chiesa to score. Says Callum. Francine texted me, she said, Salah, Chiesa, after he scored. Lee, big up Frank and Shaq, going out to get through. Can't think about football at the minute. Brains burnt out. Take care all. You'll never walk alone. Just enjoy yourself, Lee. Just enjoy yourself, mate. Youssef. And no, we're not going to hear the end of it from the media. We lost to a club that haven't won a trophy in 70 years. I know. And we always beat them. Especially with that Trippier. Every time Trippier's in the set, we just beat anyone he plays for. Beat them. And Youssef says, don't blame you, Lee. Going out for the bevy there. I'd start Chiesa up front for the last games. At least he can get a go. Excuse me. Edwards, massive rebuild in the summer. I'd love it to be. Keep the players that are great for us and then bring about 3 or 4 in. But we won't do that. I said that if you listen to what I said right at the beginning of the introduction, we don't do it. Other teams do it. Lee says, I'll watch the show later when I'm on with drink. Anita says with drink. Brilliant. Don't want to sound like a broken record. Jota, Diaz, Darwin, Robbo, Need. Robertson was fucking terrible. He had a goal. Isak showed Nunes how to score. And Callum says, Youssef agree it took Chiesa to score. And Edward, yeah, Robbo was awful again. We can't keep saying this week in, week out about players being awful and having the odd decent game. We can't keep saying this, but we are. And the best comment so far was from Youssef, papering over the cracks. And Youssef, does anyone enjoy watching us play? I haven't enjoyed it for the past 3 months, to be honest. Ever since that United game in January, performances have been awful. Yeah, I was mentioning it all. I don't like all these, oh, well done, Newcastle. Oh, well done. You deserved it. Well, fuck them. Do you think they'd be saying it to us? I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in, well done, Newcastle. You deserve. Not interested. I'm worried about our side, our team, our club. Fucking owners. That's who I'm worried about. Fucking Newcastle. Oh, you deserved it. Fuck off. As up listening, reading them. You're right there, though, Yusuf. They have been. I've said that on some. I said it's not surprising to me. We've been awful. I've said it on here. I've said it on here numerous times. We've been awful. Getting away with things. And as with Gravenberch of last season, yes. I was talking to Gerald through the game, and I said about him, I said he's terrible. Edward, Elliot just runs, yeah. Christopher, hi Frank and everyone. For fuck's sake, poor performance. I'm in the pub. Should have had a pen, otherwise they deserved it. Yeah, should have had a pen. Oh, Christopher. There's Roberts. Didn't do enough today, but I'm in the pub and not going home until I'm drunk. Yeah. Oh, Christopher. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you. I wish they would. I only need, how many do I need? 12, I think, to get to that 1K. 12 people. Christopher says, I'm in the pub with Les. Two happy little fellows together. Well, not happy. I felt sorry for Dino and his lads, going down there. I said, I hope you come back with a big smile, mate. You and your boy. It's sad. Just as a message off me, producer. And Yusuf says, I missed the gang. Yeah, we do. Who said about that today? And Edward says, if Klopp was there, all three, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to blame Klopp. That's what they're doing. They're trying to, and it would have been a different game with Klopp, let's be honest. It would have been right at them from the whistle. Heavy metal, get in there. Get. Do you see that Noel Linton? What a divvy he is. What a divvy. If Klopp was there, I wouldn't have to witness such youth and balls. I couldn't understand the passing around the back. You know, when we got a goal, I went back to Carlyle, who shot it. He just lifted it forward. What was all that about? Why didn't Van Dijk hit it forward? Shocking. There's Roberts. They will have thousands of Georgie Sprogs called Isaac in 9 months' time. Yeah. Well, we know how good they are, don't we? Even in Frank, one word, dreadful, says Lynn Ellis. Yes, Lynn. Yes. Gary Richards. Tally ho, Frank, dear boy. Slot got it wrong. Jota is finished. He did get it wrong. I said that at the beginning, Gary. Got it all wrong. He got it wrong against PSG as well. I said at the time he should have. It's because we're tired. And he should have played 4 in midfield. I said that against the PSG. This is before the game. When I seen the team. And I said it today as well. I lost it when they had that second goal from it. It was an exact same thing over and over again. Where McAllister marks Dan Bain. Yep. And no eyes. Slot out. Told you from the beginning of the season he is a negative, just like Steve Nichols and Souness has said. This is not the Liverpool. It's not the lost, but the manner in which. That's a good point. I'm not saying about Slot or anything. I don't. I'm not one of these people who say FSG out, and I'm not one of these people who say managers out. I'm really not. But, you know, it's a good shout, nevertheless. Nevertheless, no hide. Good shout. Brian Fennell. Hey, Frank. How are you, Brian? What's the matter with you? Hey, I've been on for yonks. Now is not the time to tailspin. Right? Right. Oh, right. It's like you just reminded me there of a plane. Like in a war and being hit and tail spinning down. That's what we've done in the last few games. And please, no one come on and say bigger fish to fry. Please don't say that to me. They said it against our guy when we got beat. Bigger fish to fry. They said it the other night. Bigger fish to fry after the PSG. Don't say it after this game today. Gary says Liverpool needs a defensive players, or yeah, not more or less defensive. We definitely need a left back. And if Trent's going, definitely needs a right back as well. You know, you can't play Kwanzaa there. Good lad as he is, but you know, he's not a right back, the lad. He did well. But we need a right back. We need a creative midfielder, believe it or not. We need a DM. We need a defensive midfielder. I've been saying it for 2 years. A defensive midfielder. But we won't get them. This is what I keep saying to people. We won't get them. Yo, mate, yeah. 2 weeks off now. Much needed rest and their heads in the right place. Arnie has to take some blame on the selection now. Of course. Of course. Anyone. Listen, just listen. When I seen that team, I've got none against Kelleher. But when I seen him in goal in a cup final, and he hasn't played for Youngs, I thought, what's he doing? Leaving the best goalkeeper out in the world. It's like leaving Virgil van Dijk out at that back four. Could you imagine looking at it? Where's Virgil? Is he injured? No, he's not injured. He's sitting on the bench. Can you imagine that? I think it's worse than leaving Virgil out, to be honest. So you're right there, Jeff. You're definitely right, mate. No eyes. That's why I bought the third kit with Chiesa's name on it. I studied him carefully in all the Italian. I've watched them. I've watched them constantly. Chiesa has so little time yet produced under pressure. Well, he had to come on, didn't he? He had to do something. All right, he scored and whatever. But he got beat. He should have brought him on against PSG, though, because he likes that European football. And he can take penalties. Slot got it terribly wrong against PSG by taking Slobozlai and McAllister off. They can take penalties. And Paulo, Youssef, our defending from corners was awful. Even by Sunday Pub League defense. Yep. And Gary says, Slot has to get quality in ASAP. It's not, honestly, Gary, mate, you're still with us. I'm being honest here. Slot has no say in the transfers. Yeah, that was said at the beginning when we got him. He has no say. And he likes to play. Look, when he was brought in, and he only said it the other day, he likes to play with small squads. So what does that tell you? We've got owners who don't buy. They don't buy. I know you might say, well, we bought Gravenberch and we bought McAllister and we bought Bosler. Yeah. Yeah, we did. But we had to let a load go. We had to let it go. Even that James Pearce was bigging them up, bigging that use up, opportunistic use, saying, look what he did. He's done nothing. He hasn't sorted out the contracts. That's what I was more concerned. But yeah, he was saying he got 61 million in the summer for their players. Why didn't he buy Caravaciello? Why didn't he buy him? That was going for 58 million. And he went to PSG and he turned the back out of us. I wanted him for 2 years. Not just because he played it well against Liverpool. I've been saying it all along. Everybody knows that on it. I don't like Hughes. I don't like him. Mr. Opportunistic. When he said that, that was it for me. That means cheap buys. But you're right, Gary. Quality has to come in. Jeffrey says, I said on Wednesday, Frank, if I played the same level as we did against PSG and we were nowhere near it today, horrific performance. Yep. But we only played well in the second half against PSG, Jeff. You know that. You know that, mate. And Paul Owie to know it. Slot has done a great job and winning the Premier League is the holy grail, says Paul Owie. Steve says, just come out of Wembley and said to my daughter, something don't feel right. Our atmosphere was flat. So you say there's something wrong. Now, these are great. I just feel sorry for our away fans who went all the way down there. I just feel so sorry for them because they're a great bunch of boys and girls. They are. They're a great bunch. They give it all for our club and our team. Not our club, but our team. Everyone who wears a shirt. Everybody. And Noah says to Paul, really? 2 shots on target on PSG? If City and Arsenal did not lose their key players, we would not have been leading with this brand of football and mindless subs. Noah says, I have better standards with Steve Nicol and Souness. You know the Liverpool way, and you never walk alone. Not Slayton Darwin or any players FSG has targeted to sell mid-season. I'm not going on about what you just call for. We are not a sell to buy because we don't buy. Says Robert Blood. A cracker. That's a cracker. It's a cracker. And Nunes rarely starts and came on late subs and expect him to perform. It's like beating a dead horse. Do you guys sing You Never Walk Alone and mumble the words? Listen, stop doing that, lad. Okay, stop it. We're Liverpool supporters. We're Liverpool supporters. Don't be we're not getting at anyone. Okay? No one's getting at anyone. So stop it immediately. Callum. Frank, I never usually fear Everton, but if they blueprint Newcastle, they could make us drop points. Lee Brady. Hello, Frank, in the car on the way back. I have no words, really. Flat first half, second half, a bit more goal in us, but it wasn't enough. Chiesa there, more start time for me. Not just for his goal, but for the all-round play. Kicked out of 2 cups in a few days. Absolutely gutted. 4 hours drive home now. Oh, Lee, I'm so sad. I said before, I feel sorry for all our away fans coming home. After watching a performance like that at Wembley and playing a team that hasn't won anything in 70 years. 70. Think about it. A team that we always seem to beat anyway. But no one's mentioned about any small squads. What Slot likes. We've blown up at small squads. And we've been going off to quads. But we've got further than we did now with the quads. We got further. Paul Owie, let's be honest, it's big summer and we have a lot of dead wood to clear out before any signings. We should have signed last summer, Paul. We should have signed this winter, Paul. I said we signed one Chiesa. And you can add all the minutes up he's played for Liverpool. And I'm talking about in cups. You know, the likes of this today. The likes of the Premier League especially. You can add them up on your one hand. No, Jota 40 minutes, first and second leg of PSG, 0 shot on target. Yeah. And I still love Jota and will never say sell him. He is recovering from injury. No, it's time for him to go. I'm afraid it's time because he's been with us a long time. And he's not going to do anything. I've always liked Jota myself. But when you need to get, you know, for players to move on, just like Henderson was, just like, and I mean this, just like Fabinho and Milner especially. Not Mane though. Not Mane. Ali News. Hello. Hiya, Ali. Hiya, Ali, mate. Paul Owie. To know we're talking about today, and your love for Darwin is admirable. But next season, you have to find another waste of space to buy. Snapey, don't put any big words up. Cataracts. These glasses are distant, not like reading glasses. Even in everyone, no denying we were poor and better side won, but we should have had a penalty, I thought. Who better to take our frustrations on? The troglodytes. Number 20 is the aim. Let's hope we do it. If you have stupid, I don't know who said it now, but if we start playing like the way we have been playing, you know, for quite a while now, could you imagine? We can't keep playing like that the way we've done. I think it was Gary Richards, who said, you know, we've got a big rest now. Remember the rests we've had? And we haven't played any better. Remember? Only a couple of weeks ago. Remember? Oh, we've got a week's rest now. Oh, we were awful. And as people were saying, we've lost the momentum. We've lost our stride with that long break. So we've got 2 weeks break. And then we play Everton, or is it West Ham or Everton? Some of our lads looked overplayed, either that or at least 5 or 6 out of them at the same time. You're right, Steve. You're right, lad. You're right, lad. Good shout. I would get rid of Jota, Darwin, Diaz for starters. Brian, should have used the transfer window to strengthen. Thank you for saying that, because I've been saying it all the time, and no one's agreed with me. Could have backed your first year manager. Surely they can keep it together for 5 of the last 9, right? Brian's a good friend of mine, by the way. Brian's a good friend of mine. I'm against FFSG and their cunning media PR. Today's final exposes all the yes. Yeah, all the strange things going on. Bubble wrapping Chiesa and Darwin, even though Slot's first 11 is tired and it's too late. Gralu247. Should have used the transfer window to straighten. Could have backed your first year manager. Surely they can keep it together for them. Wonder who said that? That's just being said by Brian. I don't know who the lad is though. Who said that? Hello, Frank, says Colin Blackshaw. Think it's time Slot woke up. Chiesa looked quality today, but he starts Jota and Nunes, who both know they're leaving in the summer. But so does he. He's gone. I'm telling you now, Chiesa's. I'm telling you. Colin. Is it time to let Chiesa and give him more game time, say Steve? Yeah, I tell you, well, he's got nothing to lose, has he? We've got the league, you know, we've got to keep the momentum going for that. We've only got to win a few games, and we've got 7 at home, haven't we? 6 or 7. So I think that'll be good. So I think, yeah, why not? Ali Danus. It's hard for me to say something because some people, doesn't matter how much you will explain to them, they will keep knowing everything. Well, I try sitting there, Ali. Simon Smith, good evening, Frank. Really disappointed with the result. Till FSG go, this club not moving forward. The squad needs massive rebuild. Even though we are top, I am not impressed with Slot. Slow tempo. You know, I don't know what they do at the back. All this like nonsense, and you know, as Slot said, it's to reserve energy or preserve energy for the latter part of the game. I disagree with that. I'd rather go at them, get in the faces from early kickoff right up to them. High press. Today was shocking. We were knackered, but this is the small squad. We were knackered. Even his daughter Francine said he just likes playing the same team, the same players, knowing that they're tired. Slot's pragmatism. Let me fucking go. Fuck off, Steve. Told you. Fucking cataracts, mate. I told you not to fucking use them. I've got to fucking guess words with you. Letters disappear on me. Can't you fucking understand that? With these cataracts. Just keep it fucking simple instead of trying to be fucking clever. Chiesa did in 10 minutes more than Salah did in 4 games. And he doesn't get any chance. He played today because he had no other attackers on the bench to add. But if we would have been winning, he wouldn't have got a game, put it that way. And don't forget, Salah's in this religious thing, Ramadan. He can't eat properly and he can't drink water. That's what Ramadan is. Until it's over. Simon Smith, slotting up the man. He's been really bad since January. He never rotates the squad players. We look tired all over the pitch, they said. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why was Maka marking that beanpole burn there? Must have been a tactical thing, 60. Yeah, you mark it. And I remember the commentator saying, look at this, he's marking Bernie, he's up to his belly button. Shows. Our left and right flanks, though, are terrible. I mean, in the defence. I'm not just picking on Robertson, but he's fucking finished it. He has been for about 18 months, 2 seasons. Fucking terrible. Edwards. Small squad don't cut us in England with 4 competitions, and it is a lot more. I said that. I said that at the beginning of the season when we were getting this fella, and when I found out that he only likes small squads. But he's been brought in because of that. The likes of Edwards and Ward have been brought in because of it as well, and Richard's use. Richard's opportunistic use. Opportunistic means buying cheap. Think about it. That's why we got Chiesa in, because he was, 12 million or so. And everybody was saying, why haven't we bought anybody? Because they thought, squad's great squad of players. Jurgen's left us. Yeah, but you still need players to go, to make the squad that more viable. But you're right there. Small squads don't cut us in England with 4 competitions, a lot more competitive than Holland. So the players will burn a lot more energy. Yeah. Good shout. Good shout, Edwards. Just imagine if City were good this year. They lost 9 games. I remember people who said Klopp cannot win the PL. Much respect to Al Franchino. Thanks, Ali. Thanks. Simon Smith. About from 4 games this season, Man City, Spurs, Real Madrid, we're not good. Mo bailed us out, says Simon. Yeah. No Ramadan then. But people keep forgetting about Ramadan. I keep on my more or less political pod, I talk about this country sending money. I'm just giving you an example of what Simon says. We keep giving money to a lost cause in Ukraine. Well, there's 5.2 million kids below the poverty line in this country. And yet he's doing nothing. Starmer. It's just like that. Just like that. We don't spend nothing. He just let Gary gutted. I thought we were gonna walk there. Well, if you know my daughter Francine, she asked me yesterday, "What do you think, Dad?" Or last night, I'm not quite so sure when she phoned me. But I was out shopping with her yesterday. I said it's going to be tough because if we played like that the other night, tomorrow, it's going to be very difficult. And I was proved right. We're tired. That Gravenberch today, he was shocking. But he has been shocking for the last few games. And as Edward said before, it's Gravenberch of last season. That's why I've always wanted a proper defensive midfielder. A proper one. One that plays there. One that is accustomed there. One that is quality there. And we never got. And I've been saying that for 2 years. Not just now. 2 years. Even when people were raving over their Gravenberch, oh, look at this grip. He still needs a defensive midfield. IBR. Even in Franco, I hope you're not as down as me. We're all down. We're all down, IBR. Every single one of us. And Simon Smith, Hughes and Edwards get out with FSG. Don't forget Ward as well. And Steve says James Pearce is just a ring piece. He is. Absolutely. I couldn't believe how big and up he was. Richard Hughes. Because someone said, he's been coming under fire lately because he's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, I said Slotto because he lied to us saying we had enough squad depth and no need to invest more play. He is like that. No hide. He stood with FSG and that's our fans' money. Yeah. Good shout. He said that he had a squad. But as everyone says, I said it at the time, he doesn't know what the Premier League's like. And all the other cup competitions. No one told him about how we blew up with but we had a big squad. My daughter said, we've got, not now, she said, last season, she said, we've got a massive squad, more so than any other Premier League cup. I said, but they're not good enough. What's in the squad is not good enough to rotate. That's what I said. And we need a quality. This is at the beginning of the season. And you've heard me saying it time and time again. We need a quality players. And this is the downfall of it. We're tired. We're tired. But don't keep going on about Chiesa. He scored a goal, he played well, he was all fresh and everything else. But that lad is injury prone, believe me. There's no way Juve would have got rid of him for that price. And no other Italian club came in for him. But, it was made up. I was made up that he scored. Really was. Give us a chance. Give us something to go forward. Did we have a shot on goal in the first half? I don't think we did we? Look at all the corners they had. were overrun. Simon says, we've got to be honest, even if we win the league, we've not been good since January. I agree. I have to agree with that. I really do. And we have been lucky in games as well. You've got to admit that. But we've been unlucky as well in games. Stupid defensive mistakes. Stupid defensive mistakes, especially against Paris Saint-Germain. The vlogs, are you late, mate? On here now, Frank. Slot got starting 11 wrong. And you should have put a game. 2. As I've started, Elliot Jones, Enzo Chiesa. Easy saying that now, I suppose. But Elliot Jones, Chiesa has more energy. Diaz, Paul, Jota, Nunes all did. Therefore, to me, fuck all. To me, I didn't know what Jota was doing in the first half. I always remember Mourinho, Jose, when he was Chelsea's manager. And Chelsea were steaming at the time. And I forget who they were playing. And he substituted a player after 20 minutes. I forget who it was. And he just said he wasn't going, he wasn't pulling his weight. He wasn't doing anything I wanted him to do. And he pulled him up. Jota, Diogo, I love Jota, I did, but he was a lost cause. And he was a lost cause the other night against PSG. I can't understand that. That's why I just said, I wanted before the PSG game, I know I'm going on about that, 4 in midfield, because I knew how good they were. And their goal came right through the middle. No one there. You had Virgil, if you ever watched that again, you had Virgil covered on the left for Robertson. That's how bad it was. And today, that's why we needed 4 in midfield. And for me, the big question is, why did he leave Ali on the bench? Why did he bring Kelleher, who hasn't had a fucking game? He hasn't had a game. And he brings him in a cup final. And for me, Ali would have got that header in the first half. He would have saved that in the 45th minute. He would have saved it. A header. From out as well, not like close. Gave time for Kelleher to die. There's nowhere near it. Ali would have got that. And Simon says, Frank, it's only next season, the storm coming, unfortunately. Next season, the storm coming, unfortunately. Liverpool vlogs. Also, Keller terrible with his long kicks, mostly to nobody. That's what I couldn't understand, Lee. I couldn't understand. They're playing around the back and giving it back to Keller. You know, after the goal kick. After the goal kick. Why didn't Keller just fucking kick it out? But, you know, he passes to Virgil. And then Virgil passes it sideways or back to Keller, who kicks it up front. Well, that's what I don't understand. Are they tactics? If they are, fucking hell, fucking keep them. We played better passing on the floor, building up to it, but spoils it with long balls that go nowhere, and we never win the second ball. So we won nothing today. I didn't like that referee either when I seen who it was. I went, oh, fucking hell. Simon Smith. Next season will show Slot is not the right manager. That's something now. Darryl. I want Jota, Nunes, Robertson, Diaz gone. I really fear Verge, Trent, Mo are gone. Well, if they're gone, Darryl, I'll bring you on. I'll ask Jason to bring you on. I want Jota, Nunes, Robertson, Diaz gone. I really fear Verge, Trent and Mo are gone. Says Dan. And if they've gone, be interesting to see. We might just go to the academy and bring a coach, you know, like Kwanzaa. Say, oh, he's good. And keep grabbing, but oh, he's good. If you know what I mean. Whereas we need very fresh statement. Amongst the myriad of admirable qualities, true Liverpoolians stick by our club, thick and thin, and in different times. We'll always be devotees and committed to the cause. We always are. This is why, Steve, this pod, you know, they say that we're all negative, but fucking not negative. We want the best for our club. This is what they can't understand. This is what they can't understand. That we want the best for that and get called negative because we want the fucking best. Listen, if there's anyone out there, will you subscribe to the channel, please, and press the likes to get the algorithm up there, please. I thank you. Even if you don't want to come back on. Oh, it's as simple as that. Put a comment in. It'll be read out. And Darryl says, I'm trying to come on, Frank. Jake's been messaging me. You for the nod. Well, if he's listening in now, I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on, Darryl. Paul Smith. Hiya, Paul. Let's get this straight. Szoboszlai isn't a number fucking 10. Say it as it is. That's what I like, Paul. We need a proper creative number 10, such as Sherky, Gibbs-White, Eze, Kudus, Olmo, Wirtz, etc. Yes. Agree with you there. That's what I said before, Paul. You need a creative mid. We really do. Steven Gerrard, as old as he is, he gives fucking more creativeness. And Xabi, get a shirt back on him instead of being a manager. He's more creative. Ali, Darwin Núñez, he never missed a penalty before he came to Anfield. I want him to go in the summer. He deserves a lot more support for his work. There you go. See the diverse comments on here, boys. Very diverse. Simon, I'm really concerned for the future of LFC. Remember, George thought I was being negative. I can see it coming. Slot's been lucky. Mo and Virgil being good. It's because of them if we win the Prem. That's what you call a rhyming couplet at the end. It's because of them if we win the Prem. Poetic, you see. Rhyming couplet. Good shout though, Ali Denise. Let's not forget, this year Salah scored 9 pens. Most of them were won by Darwin because of his work. Nobody even talk about that. Paul, I'd get rid of Robbo now and get rid of Samikas. That's a hard shout though. Just get fucking shot once and for all. It's been bad for the last couple of years, I'm being honest. And, you know, to keep him a third year be a waste of fucking time, in my opinion. I really do. Sarah says, Paul, get rid of them both. Simon, I said to you before in a previous chat, slot bad management of squad players. I know we've been beaten in a final and a not a semi-final, the other night against PSG, and they were wrong decisions by him. So he has to really come under scrutiny. He really does. He has to come under their scrutiny. Albeit we're top of the league, and you know, people love Sloot. But he's made some bad decisions over the last couple of games. Let's just say PSG and this one. I couldn't believe he let Tally, the best goalkeeper in the world, out in a cup final. And that would have been his first trophy. And he let the best goalkeeper in the world on the bench. Did he think, oh, this is going to go to penalties? And Kelleher's not bad at save a penalty. Was he thinking that? I just don't know what he was fucking thinking of, putting Kelleher there. I don't know if anyone else agrees, because I haven't seen anyone. No one's mentioned it. Bad decision. Paul Owen. A lot of negativity about Slot. Not perfect, and has made some mistakes, but he has done a fantastic job. See? That's what I mean. And it has. Yeah, I do agree. We should have had. Yeah. As I said, I don't like that ref. Fucking violates us, as you know. Should have had a penalty, yeah. And you see the Newcastle fans. Yes, so you're right there. We all agree that it was a penalty. Ali, I remember the guys from the chat who always make funny of Chiesa. The guy played 3 games and he did well in all of them, but for some reason, clueless fans keep making fun of him. I've never seen anyone make fun of it. I don't know whether it's not on this chat though, Ali. Honestly, mate, not on this chat. I've never made fun of him. All as I've said that he's constantly injured, because I do know about his career. That's why Juve got rid of him. And no Italians came in for him. Other clubs. I don't make fun of him though. I'd have loved him to have been brilliant for us, because he's Italian. Because I've got Italian blood. Love it. That's why I watch Napoli and Inter. And I follow the Azzurri, the national squad. Slaughter's no big games manager, says Ali. Same as Salah is not big game player. He used to be, not anymore. Against a good left back, he can't do everything anymore. Ali, he's in that Ramadan thing. If you're an athlete, look, if you're an athlete, you've got to eat properly and drink water. Honestly, your body's weakened. That's the way I look at it. And without him, we wouldn't be top of the league with his goals and his assists. Think about it. Christopher, keep Chiesa, get rid of Salah, Nunes, Jota, Gakpo, and Diaz. I'm joking. This point in the big house is good. There's a Salah, Gakpo. How is Tino? IBR. Salah looked tired, and Ramadan is probably a massive factor, and this is what people are not saying. I'm saying it's every year with this Ramadan thing, and it's always around this time of the year. If it's not the AFCON, it's Ramadan. Dino, all right, mate. I'm the coach on the way home. The Reds to a man were abysmal. Just didn't turn up. Lost to a fresher and hungrier team. Onwards, Reds. I hope you get home all right, Dino. Safe, you and your boy. There's nothing else I can say for you. All our fans, all our lovely away fans getting on. I love our fans. Really do. Even the ones on here who never went. I don't care, Frank, says Ellie. I have problems on my head and I still go to work. There are no excuses. And even that I lost. Oh no. If we keep finding excuses, we will never be great again. That's right. That's right, Ali. So sorry to say you've lost your job. Really am. We all fear for each other. Christopher. Depends on if Salah is doing Ramadan at this time. It's different depending where you are from and the start of the moon phase. He is apparently, Christopher. The king. Sorry, Frank, can't speak properly now. Too many beers. Pipe bomb about this team coming this week. I'm furious with some of them. Yeah. We're all in the same boat, to be honest. King. We're all in the same boat. And Paul says to IBR, yeah, Mo hasn't really been at it for a few weeks now. Absolutely. The IBR. I hope we don't implode in the league as we gassed out this time last year, and our over-reliance on Salah is clear. It is, and people are having a go at Mo. Sorry there, boys. Just getting a message off Sleuth saying stop moaning about my selection. Wasn't Slute, it was Egan saying, do you think I would have won that cup for you today? I said, yeah. Burton Yav. Hello, Burton Yav. Jota and Nunes, not same players. Spend big next season, 25, 26. This is what we've been saying, Burton. We've got owners who don't like to spend anything. We've got a manager who likes small squads, no matter if say like you. Let's just say this, boys and girls. Imagine Jota going, Nunes going, and Diaz. Right, they've got. Who was he bringing? There's no way that he's going to spend 100 million on one player, never mind another two. And we also need a creative midfielder. We need a left back. If Trent goes, we need a right back. Do you think that we're going to get any of them? Nope. War chests. You remember the war chests? And as I said before about, whether the lads said, about imploding IBR. And we have done. We have done. Going for quads. But we got further. In the last two quads, we got further than what we are now. And we imploded. We should have won a league, but we are absolutely done in. And no lessons were learned by you and me. That we need a place, fresh legs, a bigger, more quality squad. Not fringe players who won't make a big difference. Ali, I say this because some fans only have eyes on some players. Gapco was invisible since he joined. Salah all game. Gravenberch nowhere. We changed Canate at 2-0. Yeah. That was what, yeah. He says, I've got can't even comment on that, to be honest. But you're right. The wind has blown from Widnes and it stinks, says Les Roberts. We said, all the fans, not us fans, the wheels have fell off, But it feels like that. Just in the last few weeks alone, from that Plymouth Argyle game, out the FA Cup, out the Champions League, and lost today. About it. That's the way I look at it. And you'd ask yourself, why? We came back to Klopp when he used Gravenberch for a few minutes only. Klopp have eyes for players. Damn, I missed Fabinho. Yeah. Well, we never replaced Fabinho. You can go back further still. We had a great little destroyer by the name of Javier Mascherano. Never replaced him. We had one of the greatest of all midfielders, Xabi Alonso. Never replaced him, really. And there's no Steven Gerrard about. 3 players. Just imagine them at the peak today. Even Mane up front. Peak. That wouldn't have ever happened, that today. Good shout though, Ali. I bet Klopp left because he was tired of the BS from FSG. A big club needs big players. Totally agree there. Players who can decide big games. Totally agree. 100%. But Klopp left in other circumstances, not because he was tired of the BS. I'm telling you now. Newcastle have some quality players, so we didn't lose to mugs, says IBR. But they're no great team, though, are they, IBR? Let's be honest. We always beat them. Even at their ground. You know, we should have beat them up there. But Kelleher, dreadful mistake. Last fucking minute. If you remember. Should have beaten them. Paul Owen talking to it. Gravenberch has been one of the players of the season. He may be knackered, but he still plays a big part in getting. You're right. You're right. But Paul, we still needed the end, mate. No matter how you look at it. And Liam says, hindsight is a wonderful thing. Could, I would, I should, as soon as I see Keller in goal, I turned it off and went for a walk. The world's best keeper on the bench. Keller does not command the box. Thanks for supporting what I've said. I'm not saying about commands in the box or anything. It's just what you said. Seeing Keller in goal, the world's best keeper on the bench. That's what I said. And I also, and I'll reiterate, he would have saved that header in the first half. That would have never have gone in. So fucking Slot does all these next season. Forget this season. If Slot does this next season, I don't fucking want it. That was a cup final today. And he left the best keeper in the world on the bench. Let that sink in for a fucking minute. Just let it sink in. Brian. Hiya, Brian. Disgusted with that today, Frank. Awful, awful performance. The three up front, my dear God. But the worst of all, Virgil, zonal marking and afraid to go near Dan Burn. Slot and zonal marking. It will never work. Well, it's not him. It's the tactics that Slot brings. But if I was being Virgil, I would just say, oh, fuck that tactic, I'm marking it. But then again, he left on the bench the best goalkeeper in the world. Who would have got that? He would have fucking got that. I'm 110% certain he would have got that. That in the 45th minute. From that call, fucking header. Out. Would have got it. As I said, I've got nothing against young Keller. And don't forget he hadn't played as well. And Ali Danush says, there are 8 billion of people in this world. Everyone has his own opinion. Yes. And you have good opinions as well, Ali. Like everybody else. IVR too, Ali. Not all 8 billion are allowed an opinion. It's no. You go to jail for it. You go to jail for it. You don't follow the narrative. You don't follow the EU narrative. Fucking sell it. And we're not even in the EU. Anyway, Paulo, we are running on empty. Wolves are home, hanging on. Saints are home, terrible. Spot on there. PSG away, awful. And today, pathetic for the final. But we still have us all to play for. And the PL will mean a great season. But as someone said, Paul, is a papering over the cracks now today about certain players. Not up to it. For me, it does. For me, it does. Brian, total rebuild now, needed now, lads. It's not in the moment reactions, so that's knee-jerk, isn't it? But now it's plain to see. Looks like Salah knows he's away now, not performing. No, we've been going through that. It's Ramadan. Honestly, Brian, it's Ramadan, mate. Jota Diaz, shocking. We might not even get this. Couldn't finish the messenger. Premiership, are you going to say? I can't believe we're winning the league with Darwin, Jota, Diaz, Robbo, and the inconsistent Trent, says Yusuf. And we are, aren't we? Christopher. No Frank, no shots at all. The only time we passed to the strikers was in the second half. I remember Gary Neville saying, I don't know what minute it was, this is in the second half, well into the second half. He said most Salahs touched the ball on 3 occasions. So the ball wasn't going to him. Season's over, really. Paulo, Alisson is the best keeper, but he wouldn't have saved that. Bernard, I reckon he would. Did you see the saves he made? Fucking harder than that header against PSG at Paris. And fucking big hard shots, not a fucking header. He'd have been well over to that. But that's your opinion. Totally disagree with it, to be honest, Paul. Other lads might agree with you. But it's just opinions. Brian, boys, I wouldn't be getting carried away about the league either. We have put too many of these performances in all year and got away with it. The goals this team gives away is unreal. But zonal marking, here you go. And Brian says, I have to agree with Darrell because these players won't get any better now. Clear out. A clear out is needed. But FSG, again, the question mark. That's the thing. It's the owners. I'm going right down. Next season, Slot needs to shine. This is Klopp's group of players. Slot needs to create his own group and go to the wall. Be very interesting now. And Ali says, sorry, Frank, I forgot to tell Leo about Ray. Oh, yeah. I'll do it next time. Thank you, Ali. Tell Leo. Give him my regards. And Brian, I'm Irish, as you know, Frank. I like the Carlyle, but Alisson should have been in the... Keller hadn't played. When was the last time Keller played? Answers on a postage stamp. He wasn't agile enough. Liam, can someone explain why Joel Linton wasn't sent off for that shot? Yeah, he'd been getting away with it for ages. He elbowed. I'll tell you who he elbowed. McAllister. Was it McAllister he elbowed? And he went down. No, it was Jota. Was it Jota or McAllister? And he went down. And he was like that. He elbowed me. Because he fucking knew. He must have thought, fucking hell, I could be sent off here. But you're right there. That on Elliot, he's fucking horrible, do you see him? Fucking psychopath. Oh, this, what the fuck off. Tonali is doing well at Newcastle, Frank. Italian players are going better. I like Tonali a lot as well. Yeah, he is good. He is. And he has a goal, doesn't he? Tonali. Paul, are we talking of the ref of what about that rugby tackle around the head on Elliott at the end? Yep. You're right there, Paul. I just didn't like that ref. As soon as I seen who it was, I went, oh, for fuck's sake. Not it. Loves Liverpool. Like that. Out of scope. Frank, disappointing game. Too many long passes. Nowhere to no one. Yes. See, I've always said about our players, when they has a ball, there's only Virgil and Karate sometimes. You heads a ball down to the players. Brilliant balls with their head. But the others have threepenny bit heads. If you know what a threepenny bit is, remember a threepenny bit if you remember them. And they fucking go anywhere. And there's a ball, they go fucking anywhere. Not to where they should be going. Anyway, I thought Keller was poor performing. Although he made a save that could have made matters worse for us. Yeah. Should never have been in goal, put it that way. He shouldn't have been on the pitch today with that Ramadan. Disgrace, it is. Other squad players. Safe home, Gino, says Brian. Yes, absolutely safe home. As we say, Slot said it was a tough week, but we extended the Christopher. Val looked at everything to take that goal from us. The ref looked down when he had to give it. Says Christopher. Let's go, champ, says Steve. Paul to Christopher. VAR was a joke on our goal. It was clearly onside, and then VAR didn't get involved for that head-high rugby tackle on Elliott. Edward says, if Salah wasn't playing good, we'll have Mane, Bobby, the fullbacks, he could step up, absolutely. But we've got no one like that now. And Edward says, Gakpo doesn't look like someone who can take the game by the scruff of the neck. No. Ali, we need to bring LeBron as centre forward. He gets 30 million a year anyway for being on the bench. He is tall and strong and is a good mate of P. Diddy and the freak show. He should be. I don't know what he's doing with a bloody basketball fucking t-shirt taking our money on posters. That's shocking. And LeBron James. Congrats to Newcastle, says Steve. FSG gave them that trophy. Another trophy FSG have given away. 3. FA Cup. Champions League this today. Is that what you're saying? Good thing about today was Elliot Chiesa needs to be given a chance in the 11. Look, lads, it will be the same for the next few years. FSG, FSG, FSG. We will never have the complete squad under these onions. Every year, burnt out. That's a great shout. Every year, burnt out. But you've got a manager or a coach, whatever they fucking like to call them, who likes small squads. Think about it. And Steve says, didn't even replace Ginny. I said that before, Steve. And I was mentioning, said it before, mate. And carries on. Another squad challenge disappears very quickly like a fart in the window under cheap broker. We have a lot of good players, but they fall short on the quality needed to win trophies beyond this season. As you take Virgil and Mo from the squad, we are and we're not top. I totally agree with you there. Edward, Fabinho was great. Great to hear. Need someone like him now. Yep. That's what I've been saying since he went 2 years ago. Haven't got anyone yet. That's why Slot has given that sort of role to Gravenberch. He was okay at the beginning. You know, everyone, he's great, isn't he? Yeah, he was. He was good. But I still said at the time, we have to have a DM. Then the window closed. And in the January window, I said, let's get a DM in. And I left back. Not enough. Yeah, good shout. Good shout, Steve. Good shout. Coutinho was brilliant for us. Absolutely brilliant. And he hasn't been replaced. Ali Danus. Al Franchino. Mascherano was top class. Same as Suarez. Jerry. That we need. Jerry, that we need. I hope we will get in the sub. I'm speechless with things like that. Hope we get in the summer. Simon. Frank, don't think I'm overreacting. We could be at the bottom half of the table next season. The squad and manager are not good enough. I am not fooled even if we win the league. My eyes don't lie. I always say that about my eyes, to be honest. What I see before me. Not like what other people see before them. If you know what I mean. So you're like me in that way, Simon. It's like seeing. It's like looking at a girl. I'm just giving this analogy. You know, you see it and you go, you know, don't fancy you. But other people do. They see differently, don't they? And there's some fans, you know, football fans who still. How many times have we gone on and said, what kind of game was you watching? If you know what I mean. Was you watching the same game I was watching? You see what I mean? I just see everything before me. I see what's going on in the world today, what's going on. And people just look at a certain item on the news or whatever and go, horrible then. Know what I mean? Instead of looking at another alternative. Great show, though. I like that show. I really do, Simon Smith. Our experience alone should have got us over the line, says Stephen. Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, should have got us over 2 lines. Don't forget, PSG scores a. Did they really score a fucking goal? It was a terrible. We've been giving stupid goals away recently. Haven't. And you don't drop your best fucking players, your world-class players. You don't drop them. Like Ali today. You do not drop them. Norman, hiya Norman. I'm not sure you will get this. I'm on a coach. Negligence to allow smallest players on the pitch to mark the tallest burn. McAllister. And if Salah is struggling because he is hungry, can we slip him a bacon? But you're right about McAllister. That's tactical. That's tactical. And whose tactics are coming out? What mouth are they coming out of? I don't think Virgil said it out to Mark and said, here, mark him. To you. I won't tell anyone about the bacon sandwich. Paul says, Steve, yeah, the quad, treble, double, have all gone, but big one, the PL, is ours to lose. We've been saying it's ours to lose. No one said that we're going to win it or anything. We've been saying that. I have, since when we beat Manchester City before Christmas. I said then, if we beat these, it's ours to lose, and it still is. And you know what? Now, you might think, oh, fuck off, friend. But we've been lucky the way Arsenal have been dropping points left, right, and centre. Don't forget that. If that were to be Manchester City, like they're always fucking behind us or in front of us, what would we be like now? I mean, it's fucking pain. You think you're in pain with a broken heart. Think of me with fucking this. Steve, Edwards' data shows LFC small squad falls off every year around this time. That's why he's brought Slot in, because he likes small squads. So that the FSG owners, they're made up when these people came. We're opportunistic. Don't forget opportunistic sales and a coach that loves a small squad. You're right there, Steve. You never walk alone, Frank and chat. Let's win this fucking league, yes. Says Norman. If we need a creative midfielder, then that means Szoboszlai and McAllister are on the bench. I agree, Simon, with what I've seen the last week alone and a lot in the league games. Dodgy as not enough class in Jota, Diaz, Nunes when Salah goes missing. But as everyone picks out as well, and I mean everybody, we had the likes of Mane and Bobby. They were there. And that's why we were so successful. Winning the Champions League, Caribbean Cups, you name it, what we won, Premiership. Ali says, I was dreaming all summer for Yao Never. He is a DM and he is so good at 19, so bad we didn't sign him. PSG got him. I think we need one left back, one centre forward, a defensive mid, and one centre back, and one right back. We need many. Absolutely, Ali. Agree with you there. Newcastle beats us. Excuse me. Newcastle beats us because they had more energy and ran our fatigued players more into the ground. They did not beat us because they are a better team. Good lad. Good lad. Simon. Frank, did you feel our fans look like they had no energy? We usually see a lot of flags, loud fans, supporters in LFC shirt. There was more positive energy coming from the Newcastle end. Yeah. And Ali says, good shout, that Simon. And you're right. 100%. One of the lads, Dino, comes on here with me. He said we were flat. There was something wrong. He said, there's something wrong. We were flat. And he's coming home. He messaged me that. Put us on here. We were flat. And he's not talking about the team. He's talking about the crowd. We were flat. The league, as Sir Bob would always say, is the one we work for all season. And number 20 is on the way, says Paul. Paul, yes. And Ali says, we cannot ask Virgil to carry our defence for another 20 years. I hope our lovely owners, he's being sarcastic there, by the way, will come with some ideas of top players. Right. Steve to Simon. I was there, I noticed the same thing. It was a strange atmosphere. There you go. There you go. There you go. The Nunes experiment hasn't worked, but I probably sell Jota and Nunes this summer, says I. More and more questions are being asked about Arnie lately. That is, not replacing Becker in the Champions League shootout. Dropping Becker today. Having Mark in the 7-foot tap. Shocking from Sloot. Yeah. Yeah. And Simon says, Frank, you're right. Maybe, what's that? I put yet even if I don't know it. I don't know what that means. I think it's a predictive text that's gone in to replace a word. Frank, I just want those 4 wins and a draw wrapped up there. Yeah. Yeah. I do, Steve. I do, mate. Mark Simons, congratulations, Magpies, and we are out for Carbonara Cup win. That's what 350 million net spend gets you. And puts everything into perspective. 350 million and a Caribou Cup. Love it. Love it. Thanks, Mark. Carbonara Cup. Oh, Franco, capo di tutti capi. Ramadan every year. You know, I love you. Just saying, sir. Love you too, Ali. Love you too, Ali the Noose. And it is, it's every year. We know that. Steve, too much to Edward that needs to leave this summer. Maybe Edwards will move it out over the next 2 summer windows. That is 2025, Diaz, Nunes, Jota, Kelleher, Tsimikas, 20 Jones, Elliott, Endo, Quansah, Robbo. Got no fucking chance. I know you were being facetious, I do know. Goals are drying up lately. I'm sorry, Steve. Goals are drying up lately. Is that a worry? Yes. It's a worry for any team, isn't it, really? Mark Simons. That will go down as the Carlyle Callum Chiesa final. Yes. The Italian final. The Italian final. Uzuri finale. Frank, I like your pod's honest opinion, says Simon Smith. Other pods don't like the true with the criticism of Slot. Not because Newcastle won. Our better manager and Luis Enrico. That's absolute. Absolute. Look at now, he's useless. I think he might have been sacked if he wouldn't have won this. I'm not saying like second now, if you know what I mean. I think he would have been gone though this season or the end of. True, man. That's just my opinion. Really is. And yours. Yours. Simon. Man of the match, Chiesa. Rest of the sub shocking. Elliott was okay. Say Steve. was Elliott, but was in the 1988 pointless red card, Franco, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Steve. Why did VAR not tell the ref to go to the screen? Trippier playing basketball with his hand. That's a pen. Yeah. All day. That is the lovely Dorothy. How you doing? Very poor first half, Frank, to say the least. Jota didn't look fit from the off. It was marking 6'7" man. Absolute joke. In brackets. Chiesa comes on with about 10 minutes to go and scores. Mo did nothing today, although insufficient service to him. That's a good point. It wasn't insufficient. Service. Slot picked the wrong team, but injuries obviously brought to bear. Team looked tired, lacking creative play. Why do Liverpool allow teams to just lock them in the first half? Not our day, dearly, clearly. Too little, too late. Why was Ali? You've been saying it, Dorothy. I've been saying it from the very beginning. Why was he on the bench? The best goalkeeper in the world. Slut. Trying to be fucking clever. Sorry to swear. But he's trying to be fucking clever. And it backfired badly. And Ali. Imagine Chiesa scored and Elliott assisted him. Both of them joined after the exit. Yeah. You're right, Ali. Paul. The last time Keller played was Plymouth. But let's not be... No one's blaming him. No one's fucking blaming him, Paul. Come on. And he has done a great job. We've done it. We've said it. I've been saying it right through this fucking podcast. I've got nothing against him. But you don't fucking play a player who hasn't played. Let's be honest. He's not an outfit. He's a goalkeeper. You've only got to look at what Ali did against their PSG. Know what I mean? And what he's done anyway. You know, he's the greatest goalkeeper in the world. You don't fucking drop him for a fucking cup final. Done a great job covering for Ali, but you've got the best player in the world will be asked if you lose. Yeah. Questions will be asked if you lose. I still say, I know that I don't know whether it was you or someone else, he would not have got that. He was a fucking saved that, in my opinion. It's like when we played Newcastle up in at Newcastle in the league, and that ball came up last minute, and he let it go. Being clever. This is Kelleher being clever. And I went fucking right behind to it. Look at Newcastle fella, and he scored last minute. Should have had 3 points instead of 1. See what I mean? And I don't like, clever managers trying to be fucking clever, by the way. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Arnie again brings on an unfit Gapco. Yes. Ahead of fit Chiesa. Again. Yes. Totally agree. Totally agree. Good show, Steve. Simon says, Frank, the league now is like the Grand National. Please. Don't fall at the last fence. Our horse gets tired. Picked at the finish. I always remember a horse, I forget the name of it, and anyone who's old enough, it went over the last fence. I even forget the jockey, well-known jockey at the time, and he was going clear, he was clear. And I think it was Red Rum who came up and beat it, but he was lengths behind because the horse was flagging. And he just got over the line. I don't know whether he came second or third, I'm not quite so sure. Never forget that. Albeit I forget the name of the horse. And he lost it. In the last run, came over the last fence. Well clear, but it was flagging. And I think it was Red Rum who came up and beat it. That's how, that's what could happen. I hope not, though. Ali, I don't know who Kayla McGovern is, but I like how he thinks. Thumbs up, Kayla. It's Brian. When you see him, he's using his wife's or daughter's thing, But his name's Brian. Ali. Simon. Frank, when Jürgen was manager, the players had special inhaler to give them energy. We need now. I've got a couple of inhalers here they can use if they want. That is the false line. Most Salah in the final stroke title matches for Liverpool in all competitions. 2 goals, 1 assist from 11 games played, and his 2 goals were both from the penalty spot. I'd rather them fucking win that than the Carabao Cup, wouldn't you? Well, Madrid, 2009. Frank, meaning of small squad for me means smaller. That's what I've been saying it, Steve, since the beginning of the season. When this slot fella was being rumoured to be taking over Liverpool. And when I seen what he liked, small squads, went, no, that's why he's being brought in. And he only said earlier this week, he only likes small squads. What's that selling? No fucking buys. Fucking fed up going on about it, to be honest. Brian says, Ali, my name is Brian, mate. I live in Northern Ireland. Yeah, I use my daughter's son's partner's accounts. Too many devices in the house. Don't have my own phone, for fuck's sake. Paying for this lot. Great friend, Frank. I don't know who he is half of the time. To be honest, Ali. The vlogs, videos, I'm sorry. Chiesa and Harvey, pretty sure Harvey has contributed to a goal every single time he's come on, except the PSG game the other day around the field. I wish they could sit up straight, move this fucking thing over here. So we have to bend over. And this is what's killing me now. I've got to be careful with me, Nick. Paulo. Knowing FSG, they will do a Tuchel in the summer and bring back old Endo for the deal. I'm sure you want to give me an heart attack, you. Oh, sure of it. Why was Kanate taken off? Due to Ramadan. Saleh Kanate should not start games when Ramadan is on. Who are you going to replace them with, Steve? Don't say Chiesa. You know, that it's easy now to say, but everyone says, oh, Chiesa scores goals. It's you know what I mean? Who are you going to fucking replace them with? Ali. So, nice to meet you, mate. Keep the thinking pragmatically up. Okay. I'm going to say is that we would have won if Darwin started instead of Jota. Diogo brings nothing right now. I wanted Darwin to, a hell of a lot of us before the game. We all said, not this. But we were saying, because the other night against PSG, Jota was bullied off the ball. Not against the lad, but he was bullied off the ball. Whereas Darwin had never bullied off the ball, believe it or not. So we expected him to start, but he wasn't. And as we have been saying, wrong selection. Bad selection today. And it's all down to the slot man. And Ali, can you guys please hit the like button? It helps the channel a lot. Thank you, Ali. If you don't, subscribe. Just let me get to that 1K. I only need 1K. Darwin, the GOAT. I was saying you for ages, you, Darwin, the GOAT. What front three would you play against Everton? I'd play Darwin. Play him. Just play him. Not just him, like. Got to play Mo as well. The Romanian commentator said at Newcastle Corner that Maka is looking at Ben like he's looking at Gulliver. Did you hear Gulliver's Travel? That's a cracker. That's good. That's the cozy fuss now. Next game starts Gakpo. Gakpo's injured. If anyone can't see that, he's still injured, that lad. That's why he's panicking now. I'm telling you now, he's panicking. Slot and talking about. Gakpo, Chiesa, Endo, Elliott, Tsimikas, Jones, Nunes, and bench all the others. Hope to see Bradley and Gomez soon enough. We really need them. I think Joe will be going. I don't think young Bradley's ready yet. You get another few weeks for him. Maybe this break now, 2-week break, will do him a lot of good. Paulo, even if the Burn goal, Maka was still marking Burn of all callers after the goal, which is ludicrous and even arrogant. The videos. Our only players that really tried to win were Van Dijk, Harvey, Darwin, Jones, Chiesa. Let's be honest. I go along with you there. Videos. I go along with you. And Steve says, Frank, against Everton, I would like Arnie to play simple 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1. 4-4-3-3 needs to change. I agree with you. Steve, I said it against PSG. I want a 4 in the middle. 4 in midfield against PSG the other night. And they would have never have scored. We would have been through to the next fucking round. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. But that 4-3-3, fucking hell. I don't think he's got a plan B. I really don't. He's just with the same tactics all the time. It's funny, it came up today, like, you know, I don't know who was saying. Slot won the FA, Slot won a cup, hang on, a Dutch cup for Feyenoord. And I went, this is the fucking Premier League, not the Eredivisie. Fucking hell. I don't like things like that. Why am I now worried we'll bottle a 12-point lead, says Lucho Magic? Because we haven't been playing too well, Lucho. We haven't been playing that good, even when we've been winning. Just lucky enough to cross the line. Someone mentioned Wolves before, and we were fucking lucky in that game. But you can't mention like Liverpool being lucky, can you? To be honest, and they'll all tell you to be go support another club. I would like Edison from Atalanta signed this summer to partner Gravenberch in the double pivot. Edison is a great player, by the way, but I'd like that in Cappy as well. Left back. Love him. Just like I want a Carrick for Sheila. And unfortunately, he never got him. PSG did instead. Could have paid 58 million for him. 58, think about it. And our owners, James Pearce said, it would have been a gamble to bring him in. Pearce only had to ask me, what's he like? And I'd say, bite their hands off, bite Napoli's hands off together. Bite their hands off. That's a bag. Get him. Be grateful. Steve, I would like, yeah, so move McAllister higher up the pitch and bench John. Flashback. Honestly, can we just make Chiesa our main striker until we sign someone with better quality in the summer? Yeah, but it won't happen. It's out of there. Cheap broke FSG needs to refund all the fans their money back that went to Wembley. Says Steve. Brian, look at the difference. Newcastle owners put 32,000 scarves on every seat. That's what they do. You know, everybody's saying, oh, they're fucking great, aren't they? These, you know, great. Who the fucking know? Where the boys? Where the boys? We don't have these fucking owners. I'm not interested in what owners do. I'm only interested, not fucking putting things on the seats, scarves or fucking little plastic fucking flags. I want to see them invest on the pitch. fuck's sake, guys. Not interested, Brian. Not fucking interested, mate. Not interested what Newcastle fucking do. Not interested in any team, what they do. I'm only interested in Liverpool. That's all. Liverpool. Liverpool Football Club. That's me. Because I'm a red. We're all reds. I'm fucking interested what other fucking teams do. Like scarves on benches. Doesn't fucking interest me. All as I want is investment on the pitch. But we don't get it. Well, he might as well put fucking plastic flags and fucking scarves. Fucking sick, that. Ali the Noose. I was looking at them. They all had toon shirts and scarves. They all look like jailmates. Convicts. Exactly. I'm going right down, boys. Moral of the story, says the football flashback. You can't play the same 13 players for like 50 years. The fucking hell is this? You don't realise what I fucking do down here, honestly. You know the way they say, like, you know, the very famous saying, we need a bigger boat. I need a bigger fucking thing in here. Bigger desk. I don't fucking need a mouse. I'm hitting the fucking typewriter. Everything, you know, the fucking call it. Hitting that fucking move. I haven't even got. I'm even using a piece of fucking something to drag it across. You know, the mouse, because you haven't got one of them mouse things. Matt, fucking off. Pisses me off. And as he says, the football flashback, you've got to have depth. Been talking about it for youngs. And Ali, true. After I quit playing football, I became a fan, and I always used to go with my team all over Romania. Police used to beat us hard, but it counts when our team saw us there with them. Dorothy. How long did that VAR take for Chiesa's goal? Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Was stupid, to be honest. Build Klopp statue. Moral of the story, you can't play the same 13 players for 50 games. You've got to have depth. Yes. He said that's what it is. Ali. People are used to be saved by Alisson lots of games. This is why many blame Keller now for nothing. Was not his fault at all. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Excuse me. But you've got to look at it in the broad sense of team selection. You don't bench your best player in the world in a certain position. And we've got a player in a certain position who's the best in the world. And that's Alisson. That's Alisson Becker. And he benched him in a cup final for a player who hasn't played in lots of games. Do you see what I mean? So that nerves must have gone to him. All right, he made a good save, but that's by the by. And in my opinion, Alisson would have got to that goal. A 45th minute goal in the first half. He would have got to it. Undoubtedly. but someone disagrees with what I said. Talking about what's happening outside sport, Trump says Arthur Schofield. He's a flip-flopper. See, the war's lost in Ukraine, so they've got to start new wars. That's why he's bombed the Yemen. This is why he wants to get Iran involved. But he's also looking at to put troops in Canada and Panama. So a new war will start, don't worry, once this war's lost in Ukraine and the main lost. Paul says to the I have to agree, and although we all wanted Ali in goal, we have been lucky to have such a good backup. Paul, yeah, no one's saying that, mate. He's been great. Really has. But all of a sudden, you just don't. You're playing in goal. And Ali's gone. What about me? Sorry. One off that today. Off him. We missed Trent today, feeding the forwards and making it. Do you know what? I said that. I never said it like now, but I said to Francie, my daughter, yesterday, I said, we'll miss Trent. Wembley is suits him down to the T. That's what we missed as well. Good shout, Dorothy. You're the first one to mention that. First one. And we did. Missed them immensely. Slaughter's done good in the league this season, but it's with Klopp's players who's to say he'll do good with his old squad, says Edward. This is what we'll do, find out. Newcastle is like Chelsea's plastic flags, says Edward. Totally, 100% agree. Edward. The football, Eddie out. We were consistently for 2 weeks on set plays just for this game. Arthur Schofield. Amazing what's happening in the USA. Putting a 25% tariff on our industry. It's a good job. It doesn't apply to sports FSG. That's the only way anybody would get any money off them. Fuck FSG. Sorry to swear. Dorothy, did I miss your call then? The North Reds. The problem I have feared will happen is playing out. They have sold us short again. They have left us short again, running players into the ground. We are busted. Thank God we are so far in front. Good shout. Good shout. Excellent shout indeed. And Mark Simons, all the way from Gibraltar, who's been enjoying the sun today, then watch the game. Because he's a good Redders, Mark. Slaughter's managed injury is way better than Klopp's team did, so for me, that's a big improvement. You just need to bring in the right players to replace our older squad players and do it now while we are top. Started off great there, but you diminished at the end. It's like watching a film, you go, You're watching a film. Then the end comes in. Oh, and I'm not having that. I'm not having that ending. Because if you think for 1 minute that our owners coach, sorry, Mark, that I players for our older squad players do it now while we're at top. Mark, do you ever remember when we won the Prem? Did we buy anybody afterwards? Or we said, oh, we need players, to keep it going? Did we? No. Do you ever remember when we won the Champions League? This is going to be great. We get players here to be getting. No. And if we win the Prem, this war chests. Remember the war chest every summer? Summer war chest is coming. And it's all these journos who were under the thumb of FSG. They spin everything. You should know that. And you do know it. I know that. Not having a go at you, no, Simon. Yeah, Mark. Not having a go at you, mate. Not that. They, FSG, have created a cult with top reds rolling out the same BS excuses to cover their masters' backs. Yes, that's what the top reds are, a cult. Take the passion, it will lead you to the promised land. Good shout. Good shout. Phonies, honestly. I don't agree, Slaughter's great. 0 shots on target for many games is not our standard, no matter if he doesn't trust the squad. He is paid to bring the best out of them, just like how Klopp did. Says Noah Hyde. And FJT, happy days, Newcastle won. Very good. And Klopp made Enzo man of the match against City last season, for example. How he did it. He said, Enzo, although has no pace, we made the team more compact. That is what I call genius. Hard luck, says FJT. FJT. Press the like button, please. And subscribe if you haven't. Be going in a moment, boys. I can understand Trent wanting to leave, but FSG showed no ambition. And Virgil to Celtic. And Paul Owen. FJT, enjoy your day in the sun as you won't be around in 70 years to watch the next two success. Don't give me that BS slot, don't trust Enzo, Darwin, Chiesa. You are hired because we only hire the best manager. You get creative and elevate players' deficiencies. That's why Klopp is great, because he believed. Thanks, FJT. And he carries on by saying 2-2. Well, there you go. 2-2. And as one of the lads said, FJT, that's what 350 million get you. Caribou Cup or the Carbonara Cup. So we'll put it. But anyway, no problem. Hard luck, mate, says FJT. And you'll never walk alone. Thank you. And Paul Owen. Good night, all. Enjoy your night, FJT. And on that fine note, and this fine note, I'm going to end it. I've had my little day. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going to watch a film now. Yes, I'll watch a film. Don't know what I'll watch like, but I won't watch any woke films. Yeah, don't forget, I've got my history show tomorrow. No, I haven't. I've got my podcast, haven't I? Football. I keep forgetting what fucking day it is, you know. Cracking up. Yeah, I've got my history shows on Wednesday. And it's this one, isn't it? Football. So there'll be, just saying, 24 hours, big difference. Just carry on with what we're doing. Edward. See you tomorrow, Frank. Let the loss process. And after, yep, you can't win them all. King Kong 2006, The GOAT. Yes, brilliant. Adrian Brody. Adrian Brody, great film. And after it, Newcastle have awoke. You should say that next season. To be honest, I'm just being honest. It's not winning the Caribou Cup that, if you know what I mean, after 70 years, winning a trophy. And it's the least of the trophies to win. That's the way I'd look at it. And I've always liked Newcastle, he says. You go. But anyway, I'm going to finish on that. And fair play to them. A lot of you have got that penalty. And I'm going to finish on this. No more things. I'm just going to finish on this one. And it's from the greatest cop-out on the planet. The best Liverpool supporter ever. This young lad named Callum. Go ahead, Frank. We bounced back against the Blues. What a game to bounce back on. Yes. Frank, forget about the things you need in your little room. As long as you are there for us, that is enough. I thank you. Yeah, but it's so awkward, believe it or not. So awkward. And I've got to keep me. They've done away with those collars, you know. They've done away with them, the NHS. And I've got to be careful of my neck. Because I get this fucking pinched nerve down. But thank you, Arthur, anyway. And the IBR. Good night, Don Franco. Buonasera. O buonanotte. Buonanotte. Grazie mille. Rooney. What about it? What about it? A little fatty. Anyway, this ain't footy in Liverpool. This is a religion. What brought us up, says Callum. Yes. Our religion. Do you know when I'm doing this? All that thing comes out on me. I'm fucking itchy all the time. It's shocking, honestly. And they always get us around here. It's horrible. It's embarrassing, actually. But that's just for me to say a brilliant good night. Unlucky Reds. Well done, Newcastle. But I don't give a fuck about Newcastle. I don't give a fuck about any other team. All I'm cared about is Liverpool Football Club and these here, all these lads, and going over to the 97. That's all I'm worried about. And you boys on there, and girls, thank you so much. Love you all. Till tomorrow. Buonanotte. Ci vediamo. A domani. Ciao. Good night, Frank Carlo, says FJT. Thank you, FJT. And on that fine note, see you tomorrow. Ci vediamo. Ciao. Ciao, Bella.